Okay. We need to approve the minutes from last meeting. Can someone motion to approve the minutes? And if you're not speaking, could you possibly put your device on mute?
I motion to approve.
Did we read the minutes or no? Were they in the email?
Renee, were they in the email?
They were not in the email. I apologize. I did put them on the website though.
Oh, okay.
I will put them in the email this time going forward. I'm not usually the secretary, so this is new thing for me.
For all of us, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, she usually has somebody like us take notes for her.
New role for me right now.
She asked me
post them to the website. That's usually my whole role in that part of it. So
it was asked to be part of the board, and I said as long as I'm not the secretary. But then I missed the whole meeting. This has all been new for me, taking notes and all this stuff. Yeah. I usually run the meetings, so I don't usually take the notes. So
yeah, I do minutes at work, so I surely don't want to do minutes coming here. I do not.
I never take minutes.
God.
But I will put them in for now on. So hopefully we'll get a secretary today, so I won't have to do it no more.
Fingers crossed. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have Amber motion to approve the minutes from last meeting.
Who approved them? I'm sorry.
Or Amber motion to approve them. I need a second.
I'll second. Tamisha.
Tamisha seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
You can also type in your chat if you want. Any opposed?
I'm not going to vote because I didn't read the minutes.
Okay. Makes sense.
So I don't want to approve or deny them.
Well, all in favor. We have three. Did we have three? Any against? Okay. Motion approved to approve the minutes. Okay. So last meeting we discussed, oh my goodness. We discussed getting a new fundraising coordinator. In that time from that meeting to this meeting, we also need a secretary. So that's hopefully we'll be able to take care of that today too as well. So both positions. We also discussed some fundraising ideas. Tamisha was going to work on doing some research on getting some new fundraising ideas that we can do, even though we're not in school technically. So, Tamisha, you want to take it away?
All right, everybody. So we talked about last month was some fundraising ideas that we wouldn't have to actually, that we all can do even if we were social distancing. One of the big ones we talked about was Five Below, where you can go and shop, and 20% of your funds from shopping will go to AMA. So I did call them, and they are still doing fundraising. You just have to pick the date, pick the time in which you want to do it. She said the span is 1 week. So whatever week that you feel that is good. I'm thinking around the Christmas holiday, maybe even around the Thanksgiving where people do that Saturday, that Black Friday, whatever. I'm thinking either that one or Christmas. We just have to give them some information, fill it out, and then they'll tell us if those dates are available. I think that we should get it in as soon as possible, so we'll make sure we have those dates available. I also called some restaurants because last month we didn't know if a lot of them were still doing it. I called Panda Express, and they are still doing it right now. A couple of places I'm still waiting on them to get back information from me. Granite City is no longer doing it anymore. They're actually, unfortunately, bankrupt. So, yeah, so they're no longer doing the 20% there. And then also we talked about, I think a little bit last month, about the pizza kits that you can do virtually and a lot of those things. So I'm still waiting for some callbacks, some emails, but those are the ones that I know as of right now.
Okay. Also, I know we did a couple of years ago, if not last year, Boston Market and Del Taco. And
Oh,
I
that's
think the
right.
Boston Market one did really, really well. So you might want to try to contact them too. I don't know if
I
I gave
did
you that
contact
information
Del
before.
Taco. Thank you. I
Okay.
remember. I called Del Taco. They still are, and I'll see about Boston Market.
And also,
I think we've done Mod Pizza too, didn't
yeah, we
we?
did
Yeah.
Do
Mod
Mod
Pizza.
Pizza before?
I'm not sure if
Mhm.
I can't remember. I'd have to go back through the former treasurer's tally that she had on what we did with Mod Pizza, but I don't know that we did very well there. I can't remember, but it doesn't stick out as something that was very successful.
If I-
But also, Amber made sure that she sent Renee a email this morning. I don't know if that email that I sent back in response to it, thanking her, but today and tomorrow is Prime Day on Amazon Prime. And if you shop Amazon Smile while you're shopping for on Amazon Prime Day or any day of whatever day you shop on Amazon, you can donate to American Montessori um, while you're shopping. So that's thank you, Amber, for sending that out or getting that to Renee to have her remind us.
yeah, I didn't even know that. That's good stuff.
Yeah, but you have to shop on Amazon Smile. You can't just
Yeah,
do Amazon Prime or Amazon. It has to be Amazon
right.
Smile. And
Yeah,
then you
I
find us in the locator. You find American, I think it's American Family American Montessori Family Organization,
Yep.
and you get it all set up for your specific settings. And every time you shop through Amazon Smile, it'll make a donation to the AMFO.
And I'm gonna try and get that video of how to set it up done this week and give it to one of you to put on Facebook. I'll give it to you, Renee.
Yeah. So if you haven't shopped yet for Prime Day,
Yep, and I could put it on Facebook and right on the website too. If you get
awesome.
it to me.
And I think there was a comment. I saw it go up. Hungry
Yeah,
Howie's. Oh yeah, the pizza certificates for sure. Um, that did really well too.
it did.
And my daughter does it for cheer. I believe they sell them sometimes for cheer, and they raise a lot of money for that. They're what, $7 for the certificate or $6 for the certificate,
Well, you can set the price wherever you want. They give you like a base price, usually about $7 or $10.
and then you get like $3 back or something like that. It's
Yeah,
really a
yeah.
good fundraiser
It does. It
to
did really
have.
well that one year we did it.
Yeah, everybody eats pizza, so
Hmm. And it was somebody from on our staff bought them, and she goes, "It does in a pinch," because she doesn't like to cook.
for sure, for sure. And maybe like stocking stuffers for the kids or whatever. So yeah, something to look into. Okay. So anything else about the fundraisers anybody want to mention or suggest or comment on? No? Okay.
I have
Oh,
something. I would
yeah,
I would say just anytime that there can be a restaurant fundraiser, just as long as we're telling people about it. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing if only 5 families go. Like that's still 5 families that went. And if the
for
restaurant is
sure.
willing to do that fundraiser for us, I mean it's not I mean it's time consuming to promote it, but if I have a choice to have each month a different restaurant, then that's That's better than not. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
So maybe
absolutely.
if we even picked like the third week of every month or the last week of every month and did a different restaurant every month, then that would be more consistent for families to know, like, oh, it's the last week of the month. What restaurant is it? That would be my 2 cents.
Yep. I agree.
I think that's a good idea. Having it consistent, like a week. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Anybody else?
I like that 5 and below one you did that one year.
Yeah, that one was really good too. And something happened at the school where the kids got Five Below gift cards, and it coincided with our fundraiser, so they were able to go shopping and participate in the fun. I don't know what that event was where they got those gift cards for, but
I like that it was like very close to the holiday season, so it made sense because people were already shopping.
yeah, for sure. And kids can go buy their friends gifts or parents gifts or whatever. I love Five Below, so I'll definitely be participating in that. And I agree with the timing that Tamisha mentioned, either when it's during the Christmas season, Black Friday, and though that time, that would be perfect if they allow us to. Okay. Anything else?
Just my 2 cents on the Five Below. Not everyone likes to do that Black Friday type of shopping, so we might want to try and do it closer to Christmas. Just
well, the thing is that
I have
you get a whole week
that ever goes out on that day. So
you get a whole week. So it won't be set for just that one day.
Yeah,
I missed that part. Okay.
For like 10 or 15 years, we lived on the corner where Westland Mall is, so we don't leave the house during the holidays. And it just stayed that way. Like, we live in Livonia now, we're away from the mall, but we just still don't leave the house. So
that's the one day a year I get to use my height to its full advantage.
That's funny. That's super funny. Awesome. Okay, so like I mentioned before, we have 2 positions that need to be filled. Our fundraising coordinator and secretary positions. Secretary, more than anything, needs to be filled because we are not secretaries here. So we have all of you here that are here. If you want to be nominated to run for either of these positions, I don't know, Renee, how do you think we should do that?
Well, one person did fill out the nomination form, and she is here, Miss Tori Robinson.
Okay.
For secretary.
Secretary, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, why didn't you volunteer to take the minutes?
We have no one who filled out the nomination form for fundraising coordinator. So,
yikes.
Can we nominate here and then fill it out later, or do like a consensus yes nomination or something?
You can nominate anyone for fundraising coordinator.
Hey, Lynette, you want to do it? Oh.
I knew that was going to happen.
I will help that person to my most highest ability, but I do not want to coordinate that. No, that hurts me. I'm sorry.
It's a very big job. It is.
It is a big job. It really is.
And personally, it's more than a one-person job. It really is.
I was just gonna say that. I wonder if it could be a dual.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that you could make it a team position. I mean, that's up to you guys.
I'm not opposed to it because I know from prior experience, even as the president, I was very involved with the fundraising. I can't commit to that anymore. So that's why. So yeah, if we need 2 people to do it, I'm all for it. I need everybody to be all for it, though. It can't just be me who's all for it.
Right.
Speaking as a previous fundraising coordinator, I'm definitely okay with 2 people.
Yes.
And then, that would probably be something that you would then definitely want to think about amending into your
the bylaws.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then incorporating like a blood oath. That would be great.
Or what is that in Harry Potter when they do the
Right. Yes. You
what is
definitely
that
need.
called? Chelsea, when they make that
You're asking the wrong staff member. I didn't say it like that.
I will figure
I
it.
never saw Harry Potter.
The
No, I read
sorting
the
hat.
book.
I mean, that's.
I read the
I
book.
know.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
The
but I don't
Unbreakable
know the name.
Vow. Thank you.
Yes.
There we
Yes. Yes. If you break the vow,
Out of the
you break
classroom
your
for
arm.
way too long. Out of the classroom way too long.
Wow. Okay. So, do we have anyone who wants to be the fundraising coordinator here? Anybody? Anybody? Don't all speak at once. Okay. Everybody speak at once. Oh,
I mean, I
kidding me.
literally was crying to somebody today, telling them that I had too much stuff on my plate. Otherwise, I
I
really would.
understand. I totally get it. I'm right here with you.
So, what is the option if no one steps forward? We just
Then
don't fundraise.
Well, wait.
Well, we'll fundraise, but
And we are.
it'll just be difficult. That's all.
We are still fundraising. I mean, and I'll talk about some of the stuff that we are still doing. But
Ooh, we got one.
We have a taker. What? William Lavely? Am I saying that right? Lavely? They're not correcting me, so I must be saying it right.
yeah.
I know.
So what we need to do? Oh,
Liz.
Oh, hi, Liz. Okay. So what we should do is first see, does anybody want to be considered for secretary along with Tori? Okay. No one's yeah. Okay. So you can get out. I'm sorry. I have a preteen in my face. So I guess we can. Should we just vote? Okay. So all in. Tori, are you there?
Mm-hmm. Tori's here.
I'm here.
So you do want to be the secretary for the AMFO?
Yes, I wanted to get involved. Well, my daughters, one's in pre-K now, the other's in first grade. So I just wanted to get more involved as I could.
Awesome.
Yes, you win.
That's how we got involved. 6 years later. So I guess, Renee, should we do a messaging vote or a raise your hand vote?
Let's do a messaging vote so I have it on
Okay.
record.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Everyone can say yes or no
Yep.
to Tori being the secretary. Way to go, Tori. Way to go.
Thank you, guys.
Welcome, Tori. Welcome.
Now start taking notes. No, I'm just kidding. But maybe not.
Okay. It looks like
it is
unanimous.
Mm-hmm.
So welcome to the AMFO as an elected member. Tori, congratulations. Okay. On to fundraising coordinator. Liz, is this a position that you want to pursue? Are you there, Liz? Did we lose you?
Quiet contemplation. Sure.
That's okay. You don't have to have good typing skills as the fundraising coordinator. Okay. So same rules apply. Does anyone want to join Liz as the fundraising coordinator? Okay. Right now, just Liz. So we can type yes or no into the chat for your vote for Liz. For those that are joining, we
I
are
was just gonna
voting
say, Corey.
for.
I was just gonna say you might want to repeat that, Corey, because it looks like quite a few are
got a
jumping.
couple of people jumped in. Yeah, so we had two positions that were open. Right now, we are voting for our fundraiser coordinator, and Miss Liz is agreeing to the position. As we discussed, we are not opposed to there being multiple people in the position, as it is a very high demanding position. So if anyone wants to assist or be voted in as well, you can do that too. But right now, we're asking that if you want to type yes or no to Liz, you could do so in the chat box so that we can have record of the nomination. And I think we have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It started with Tori.
Okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
She wins.
11. That was
Okay.
for nomination. Are we? Was that? Was that a vote?
That was a vote.
Okay.
Welcome, Liz. The job is yours. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you.
Liz, write down my phone number and you can bounce ideas off of me. I think Amber wrote down my phone number too.
I'm going to write down your phone number too, because we're gonna need some assistance.
Yes.
Here. Okay. So welcome, Liz and Tori. We have the EAT, which is just the board members. That includes you. That's on the first Tuesday of the month from 6:30 to 7, and then the AMFO meeting is from 7 to 8. So just so you know now what the schedule is for the meeting. If you have any conflicts, you can let me know. And I communicate a lot through text. So if you want to,
Can you repeat that in the chat? The days of the meetings.
It's this. Is it the second Tuesday or the first Tuesday? I believe it's the
Second Tuesday.
Second Tuesday Second Tuesday of the month. And we'll make sure you get a schedule. I'm going to need from the two of you, and I don't know what best works for you. Is it text or email? Um, Me personally, I'm a texter. I don't get to check my email as often, anymore. My job is not conducive to that. But if you want to write my telephone number down, I put it in the chat. Text me your information. I need your email address and your telephone numbers.
I need both of those as well because I will need to also run background checks for because you're volunteers at the school. So I will need those as well. And I'm giving you my email address because I will need copy of your driver's license and for you to, I need to send you an iChat form.
Renee, will you include bylaws for them as well? Can you include the bylaws for them?
I'm going to email them the bylaws so that they can go through them. And then at the next meeting, we'll officially read them, their things.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just add that. Yep. Thank you.
I'm including the AMFO email in the chat as well, so you can email me there also. Any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that any of the new business that we discussed? Okay, moving on to the treasurer report. I don't know if Jane wants to say anything, but we did mention that we had $5,361.05 in the bank as of September. That was the September bank statement. And we still need to get the insurance paid, and that's all I have. I don't know if Jane has something else she wants to add.
No, I do not.
Okay. No. I'm sorry. School leadership report.
You guys want me to pop the screen? Okay, I will. All right. So as of right now, pre-K to 8th grade, we are at 526 students, which is great. There are no requests for money right now. Aren't you guys happy?
Very.
Some fundraisers that we, what we have going on right now is still that Charleston wrap, right? So right now, we are at 1,000 for profits, $1,510. Our box tops for education, get ready, $8.70. Come on, you guys. All you gotta do is
That's mainly me.
scan your receipts. That's all I'm asking. Download the app.
What do we do? Tell us what we do for the box tops.
Just download the box tops app.
Okay.
And then get home, scan your receipts. That's it. Scan your receipt.
That's it?
That's it. You don't have to cut nothing.
So does the receipt have like a barcode on it that it
Yeah.
needs, or it just needs?
Look at what I did while we were sitting here. I went through my receipts. I was about to throw them all away.
That's all you gotta do.
Okay.
Box Tops has made it so easy now. That's how easy it is.
I will do that. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We did have an anonymous donor just give us a cash donation of $100.
That was nice.
So one thing that I want to look into doing is, and I don't know how to do it yet, because I don't know if we need like a PayPal or what. And I know that they charge or they take a percentage, but putting a donation button like on the AMFO page on our website, because I've seen other schools do it. So I want to look into that a little bit. And so maybe Corey, we can, I don't know, look into that where people can just give random cash donations.
That's a good idea because honestly, I don't need any of that Charleston wrap stuff. Like, I just don't need it. So I'm
Right.
not
And
buying
sometimes
it.
people just want to give a cash donation. So
I would rather just give you $50 than buy something that I don't need.
right. And sometimes people do. So I don't know. So I don't know. So we got just a random cash donation. So that, and then our apparel store, we've already earned $43.26 on that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just saw that you posted that on Facebook yesterday. And Caleb was just complaining to me about his shirts getting too short. So I'm gonna buy some this weekend.
And you can
Well,
get everything on there.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm not seeing Facebook. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an algorithm thing, but I'm not seeing any. I mean, if I go to the page,
You can
of course
pin
I
it.
can see it.
You can
but-
pin it to see it first.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do that because I haven't seen any AMA stuff at all.
I'm like a champion member or something. I have like an award by my name.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I did that, Chief, because I always see you like everything, so I just made you a member, like a award member. But one of the other things I was wondering about doing, Corey, is I don't know if deleting the AMFO page, Facebook page, and just making the AMFO page a group on our AMA page, so then I can just post for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
So
no
then
one's
you
running
guys
the
don't have to worry
AMFO
about it.
page. No one's doing the AMFO page. No one's doing the AMFO Instagram page. So yeah, absolutely.
Because then I
can do that.
Then I'll automatically post for you guys instead of anyone having to worry about it.
So what I was trying to say, but I was muted and I didn't realize I was muted. I know Facebook has a donation button that you can add to your page if you wanted to do that, or if you wanted to set up, I don't know, some type of donation link somewhere else, whatever, other entity out there. We could do that, but I know for a fact there you can do it, add a donation button to your page.
Yeah,
and
I
as a
know
school, I'm pretty sure it's.
But GoFundMe, you have to have a specific reason why. Like with the donate button, like people can just donate for whatever reason,
Right.
So I want to just look into that. But those are some of the things. So I mean, so right now we've already raised $2,500.
That's awesome.
For really, I mean, not doing anything.
Yeah. When does the Charleston Wrap fundraiser end?
We have until, I want to say the beginning of, or we have a little while yet. The 24th, yeah. So we have a little while.
Okay, so for box tops, do I just pick, it's giving me only lower for the address, is that right?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep. It's all just under lower.
Okay.
We can only pick one or the other.
Do I have a referral code?
The school code, is that what they're asking you for?
I don't know. It says referral code optional.
No, you don't need that.
Okay.
No, that's just like I sent that out on my Facebook page. You'll get one when you sign up that you can put on your Facebook or send to your family in emails or whatever. So if you don't have a referral code, it would just be from a person that's already signed up.
Yeah. So upcoming events, this Thursday, we have our annual Title I meeting. So that's at 5:30. That's going to be virtual. So I don't know, you should have gotten either an email or It went out in the newsletter for both upper and lower. It also was blasted in Messenger.
When is it again?
October 30th
Yeah.
is a half day. Students can wear their costumes to school.
Wait, Renee, are you saying the Title I meeting is on the 30th?
No, 15th.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But Friday, October 30th is a half day. Students can wear their costumes to school. Do not bring in treats.
Except for GSRP though, correct?
Right. GSRP is always a full day.
No, I mean, they can't wear costumes.
Right.
They do it differently. They
Yeah.
do a career
GSRP is
day.
its own entity.
So just in case there's a GSRP
Yeah.
parent, you'll get more information from the teacher on it.
So it's a half a day for
all
virtual as well?
Yes. Virtual is a half day as well, but they're obviously not coming to, they're.
No, I'm not talking about the costume part. I'm just saying as far as them being logged in online, it will only be from till 12 o'clock or whatever.
Right,
time.
right,
Okay.
right.
Okay.
But do not have students bring anything as far as snacks or anything because we still cannot share food, right? But we are going to serve lunch. So the kids will eat lunch at school. So we're going to provide them lunch because we don't want them to share food or bring a snack or any of that stuff. Okay. So we will serve them lunch. Our NWA testing is complete. Yay!
I have a question about that.
Yes.
So Avery had to get a laptop from the school. When is that expected to be turned back in, or is she supposed to keep it?
You can bring it back, Corey, if you guys want. And then I mean, she'll need, if we can't get her personal one that she's been using up and running for winter testing, then more than likely you may have to come up and get another one again. But you can return it at any point. You just have to come in and sign it in to the school.
So, but we can also keep it until the winter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's simpler. I didn't realize that there was going to be another testing.
Yeah,
but
NWA
that would be
3
simpler.
times a year.
Okay, got it.
And then we sent out a survey regarding switching. So if you are switching from virtual to blended or blended to virtual for trimester 2, which starts December 7th, the only way you can do that is if you fill out that survey. If you don't fill out the survey, don't call me and say, Ms. Zarna, I need my kid switched, because I'm not going to do it. Okay.
And that deadline is November 2nd, correct?
Yep. Because I have to know where to place the teachers.
Right.
Okay. So tell all your friends. So the survey went out in upper and lower newsletter. It also was blasted. It'll go out again this Friday. If you didn't, it'll go out again this Friday. So hopefully it'll just keep going out till it'll just keep going out. So if you don't get it, just email me personally and I'll send it to you again. Okay. That's all I have.
Any questions, comments, or concerns for Renee? Any committee reports? Committees that need to report out?
I don't think anyone's had anything.
I just scanned 2 receipts and I didn't have I had $0. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
I buy fruits and vegetables. Those don't have box tops.
I know that's what happens to me too.
I'm like, I didn't have anything. I'm like, yeah, milk, eggs, meat, cheese. Yeah, okay.
I always have to grab my sons. I'm like, give me your receipts.
Right.
Now I have noticed that I think it's Aviva. Renee, is that her name?
Yes.
She holds a position, and I don't know off the top of my head what position she holds, but she's missed the last few meetings.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that the bylaws state you have to come to all the meetings. So I
Mm-hmm.
think I'm gonna reach out to her as well. I'm not exactly sure what her position is, but
She's
I don't know if she's having a conflict or doesn't know what day the meetings are, but that might be another
I know she was having a conflict.
okay.
Last time I talked to her for a couple of the meetings.
And then I'll talk to Sarah as well because she's been absent too.
Mm-hmm.
So
What are their
just
positions?
One is the parent. One was,
room parent coordinator.
and one was the building and grounds coordinator. And I was going to ask you, do you really, building and grounds coordinator and room parent coordinator, both of those positions, you guys might want to consider. I
Well,
don't
we're our goal is supposed to be at the end of the year to redo the bylaws anyway, which will fine tooth comb every position and all the bylaws. So if we come to the decision that we don't need them, then we could
Yeah,
definitely.
those would be two positions that you might consider you not needing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I never
I'm in
even
agreement.
knew that there was a parent
I was just
job
gonna
for
say
room coordinator.
a room parent last year. I don't know that we did.
Don't you just work with the teacher?
Well, so when we first started AMA way back when, we used to have room parent coordinators because we actually used to drive to field trips and stuff, and
The good old days.
all in one building way back when. So they used to come in and do make copies for us and plan our parties and plan, help plan how many cars of parents we needed when we went on field trips. But we run everything so differently now. We do buses when we do go on field trips. We just do things different. So, and then the building and grounds coordinator. When we first started, we didn't have lawn companies. And now we have a lawn company. So we used to have parents who actually came and helped cut the lawn and helped do this and planted our gardens and do. We don't have that anymore. It's different now than when we first started. So, and now we have a beautification committee at the school, and we have students who actually part of the green team is actually they work in the garden.
How do I become part of the beautification team? I want to do that.
Well, that we have staff who does that, but you can come in anytime. Well, not this year because we can't have any.
This year you can't come in. I have a really good friend who's a farmer, so I can get any plant that you guys want.
Oh, that would be fun. As soon as we can have people in our building again, I would love to have that
I know.
in our courtyard.
I actually did almost all the flowers for the courtyard when Caleb was in Miss Binder's class.
Oh my God, it was so much fun. We had all the kids do that.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Now I'm just trying to get us to keep the grass cut so it doesn't overgrow.
Right.
But so that's how that all started. Those two positions, that's how they came about.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I have a couple of questions. One for Mrs. Heron and one for Renee.
Mm-hmm.
The first question is for Renee. What are your plans for Lion King?
So it has nothing to do with, we can't, that's not up to us. So
Okay.
that's up to actually the Disney people.
Mm-hmm.
So we're waiting on them to decide. Right now what they're doing is come January, they're going to start online practices. So they're going to start practices again, but they'll be online. And then I don't know if they're going to allow us. It's going to depend on whether or not what the executive orders. I'm sorry, we can't call them executive orders anymore, can we? It's going to depend on how many people we can gather in one place on the inside, and whether or not we can do an actual performance.
Okay.
But the last email I got was that we were going to do performance again, or we were going to do practices again, but they would be online.
Okay.
But everyone can still be in the show, even if they are now in 6th grade. So,
I mean, as a parent of somebody who was in The Lion King, the online practices are horrible. I'm sorry. It was really bad.
we won't be doing them though. They're going to be run by the Wharton Center. AMA is not going to run them.
I got it.
Yeah.
I mean, just the general idea of children singing on a Zoom call or Google Classroom was just brutal.
Yeah, it won't be myself, Miss Karen, Miss Wendy. It's going to be run actually by the Wharton Center. Okay. They're actually going to run the practices.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming they can do a much better job. We had no idea what we were doing. I mean, and not to be mean.
You guys were doing a good job.
I think you were doing fine too. It was more just the going through the motions on the kids' side. Like, you know, sing with the music. Really? We are all on different internet processes right now. Something that I'm saying right this second, you know, could be 30 seconds later that, you know, Tori hears it, you know, it's like.
Right. What I'm hoping, what I would like to see happen is us actually being back in our building where I can have all the kids at least on the stage and maybe project the Wharton Center people.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is my goal.
Okay.
So at least if I have all my kids there.
Yeah. I do have to say though that my daughter is convinced that this is a gift from God and now she can participate.
Oh, in the Lion King?
Yeah, because she was in 1st grade and she couldn't participate. So now she's in 2nd grade. So she was we were spending time one night during the COVID crisis in the spring, and she was trying to count her blessings. And she was like, well, it's a blessing that we're not doing the Lion King till next year, because then I can participate.
That's funny.
I am so excited. I was like, well, because then I thought we weren't going to be able to do it. And then I was like, how am I going to get them ready in half a year, right? When they didn't get to do it. And then I wrote that letter, and then they I don't know if you knew that. So I wrote a letter to the Disney people who do the grant. And not only did they redo our grant for an entire year, but they did it for all 5 of the schools that won the grant. They extended everyone because of my letter. So they extended everyone's grant. So
that's awesome.
I was super excited. But then, you know, now we're not all back in school. So I'm just like hoping that we can all come back like in January or something where everyone's back in school. I want all the kids back. It's just not the same with all of them not there. But
okay, my second question to Miss Heron, who is the master of all things 6th grade. How, when is there going to be a camping trip? Is there going to no camping trip?
Nope. There is no camping trip.
Okay.
I know a lot of the kids were asking me today because I was checking in on them a lot today with Mrs. Brand being out. But I got some things that I might consider, but no camp.
No
Okay.
camp, no
So
watch.
is there a
And no Washington
okay,
either.
so is there a possibility that they could go next year? If, provided that, because as a parent, and this is just me as the parent of a sixth grader who kid didn't get to go to Lansing when it was her turn to go, but somehow her class didn't end up going, her grade didn't end up going. They're not going to get to do that. Like, she's not going to get any of the experiences of elementary, middle school. And I know this isn't her fault or your fault because of the pandemic. I'm just saying, like, is there some type of talk of how to make up those things, or is it just like, nope, we're not doing it, and then that's the end of the conversation?
I think it's really gonna depend on what's going to happen.
So
Like,
instead of going
I
to
can't commit
Washington,
myself to anything. Or we can't commit our school to anything unless, we have some kind of direction,
Okay.
some kind of information about how things are going to go. But I mean, that's, obviously we'll talk together as an admin team and, keep you as up to date as we can.
so
Okay.
you would rather go to camp instead of going to Washington next year?
No, I just was asking, but I'm just saying, like, she didn't go to Lansing. She's not going to camp. Then
In
there could
third
be a
grade?
possibility. Yeah, she didn't go. When she was in the third grade, they didn't go.
Huh. Why?
I don't know why. That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I want to know why.
She was briefly in the third grade. I forget.
Who was her third grade teacher?
Miss Shaheen, I think. Or was she her second grade teacher? No. Her third grade teacher was Miss Shaheen.
What year was that?
We're going to have to look what year that was.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about
3 years ago.
Yeah. I'm trying to
Was it
yeah.
moved into? No.
It may have been moving into the new building or something like. I don't know. I can't put my finger on why. Because second grade, Mrs. Fannin was her teacher, so I know third grade, Miss Shaheen was her teacher.
Now you got me thinking. All right. Anybody else have any questions?
I got one more question. For all things sixth grade. National Junior Honor Society.
Yes.
How and
I'm
if
so
and when
excited.
are we doing that? Or can we do that?
How do you?
Or are you doing it at all?
We always do it.
Yeah. Are you talking about like nominations and things?
Yeah. If she wanted to be a part of it,
you get elected.
What are the specifics?
Yeah. What Mrs. Darnell says, they get elected.
Okay.
And that's not until the second marking period, and that goes by their GPA, and then they have to. So we look at the sixth graders' GPA, and there's a whole criteria of their GPA.
Yeah.
Their
these guys are fired up to learn tonight.
Characteristics of their character, and then the community service.
Yeah.
Okay. Are they going to start tracking their GPA? Like, we'll know what her GPA is now?
You can look at her GPA right now in Power School.
JC Reed on here, correct?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was even an option.
Oh, there he is.
Should be.
Okay. I'll look into it.
JC is a rock star as well, though. He's going to pass his test within the week, I think.
I don't think Lynette knows that she's not muted.
Lynette, do you know you're not muted? Lynette. Anyway, that's all I had. Those were all my questions. Lynette.
Yes.
Do you know you're not muted?
I'm sorry.
We heard your whole conversation, girl.
I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be on an 8:00 call, but I'm trying to stay engaged with both of you.
No, you're good.
My big fear was having this one unmuted because there's like 400 people on it.
Sorry.
So I'm glad it was you guys.
2 weeks when we get for sure.
Oh, that's all that was all the questions that I had. I don't know if
Does
anyone else
Nick
had
know
any more
about
questions.
Bob Safford? You know
Nope.
what? You're talking about the
Lynette,
Bob Safford is an expert.
mute.
Dang it. See?
All right, then if everyone's good, then we're
Set to adjourn.
done. But I can't call that. You
Adjourn.
can call that.
Yes, we can. No further business. No one has anything else to discuss. Okay, we can adjourn this meeting at 7:59. Thank you all for joining virtually. We appreciate you.
Bye, Mrs. Bradley.
Have a good night.